Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to the highest rated version of Mohamed Salah on FIFA 18. Let's review the player of the year, the team of the season. They're both exactly the same. The one that I own is the player of the year, but as you can see, there is now a blue item that's tradable that you guys can pick up as well on the market. So 98 rated Salah's got 99 pace and dribbling. That's pretty special. He's also got 98 shooting, 95 passing and 92 physical. That's just ridiculous. But as we know, he's got 4-star skill moves and only a 2-star weak foot. So I've got him in a couple of different squads here today. They're both the same formation, featuring the same front three. We've got that Liverpool trio of goodness, the highest rated Liverpool trio on the game. Mane, Salah and Firmino, and of course he features in that right forward spot in the 4-3-2-1, so he is really going to get involved, especially in like my mega team right here. The likes of De Bruyne, Kante and Hullet in the midfield really shore this team up and allow you to create. So moving on into the in-game stats, just take a look in the left-hand corner there of how many special items this player has had this year. It just goes to show you what an amazing season he has had. On basic chemistry style, you get little plus ones here and there, but his stats are nearly maxed out already. So today I've gone with the finisher chem style. We want to boost that strength by plus 10 to get him up to 95 strength. That's a game changer. Also, the plus 15 on the long shots brings him up to near perfection in that area. And well, we just max out his shot power and his volleys and stuff. I feel like that's the best chemistry style for a player like Salah. So moving on in, you're going to see the goals that I was able to score with the Egyptian King. And we can talk about the positives and the negatives for this player. So, negatives first, as always. Well, there's only one that I can really think of. And it is it's the weak foot. You know, he's only got 2 stars, so it's not really going to go super well for you if you try and take those shots on the right peg. But you mustn't forget that he actually pretty much has maxed out shooting anyway. So inside the box, if you are slowed down and composed, there are a couple of goals within this where I actually do score on his right foot. So it isn't impossible, it's just not likely, and it's not permitted, you know. I wouldn't recommend you to ever really use a 2-star weak foot of a player. However, don't be afraid, you know, realise that if you're inside the box and if you turn back to the strong foot, you might lose your chance. Just have a little go on the right foot and see what happens, because you'll be surprised that a lot of the time it will also go into the back of the net. So not a huge negative, unless you're someone which is sprinting and shooting, because then, yeah, the shots are going to be seriously uncomposed and they're going to fly wide or over or straight into the goalkeeper's hands. But that's the only negative that I can really think of for a player like this, because, well, he's 98 rated. He's pretty much maxed out in all of the different areas. So first thing you notice is just how quick this player is. Pace, pace, pace. Both the acceleration and the sprint speed of the Egyptian King are just nuts. You know, they're pretty much perfection, and yeah, you can tell that because he rapidly sprints away from defenders like they're not there. Even when he's not sprinting and you've got that close control, you just feel like he feels a lot quicker even at a jog than a lot of other players on this game, and that's a great thing, because it means that, I mean, you have to be a little bit more alert when you're doing your dribbling and you're doing your skills, because he will get away from you. He's that quick. But of course it does mean that you have the jump on a lot of the defenders on this game. Now, he's also got what I like to call a combo. You know, I've mentioned this so many times in our reviews, that he's got rapid pace, so his acceleration and sprint speed is awesome. His agility and balance perfection as well, and his ball control and dribbling. All of those 6 stats combined make one seriously difficult to defend against player. You know, you're seeing actually some of the last couple of goals, I've actually slowed it down. And then use like the LB button, the close control button, to just weave in and out, you know, back and forth through the defenders when they're actually a little bit too close for me to sprint past. And the changes of direction that you get with a player like this are actually next level. It's crazy, and that's a great way that you can get yourself back onto that strong foot. Is if you're not sprinting and then you just use like LTRT dribbling or the close control dribbling, you'll find that he just switches and turns back onto that strong foot, quicker than a lot of defenders can actually catch him, and quicker than a lot of them can actually get anywhere near him, so that's great. He's also incredibly well positioned, you know, out on that right side. He's going to drag defenders out, which one, adds more space into the middle so people like Bobby Firmino can get more goals, and then two, well, they can't actually do anything when they do drag out to the wide. You know, Salah's just too quick and too skilled to even have any say for the defenders. You know, they're just not going to do anything to him. If they do get close to him, he's got enough strength to hold them off. He's got 95 strength with the chemistry style that we've given him today, and that is very impressive. Of course, a player like this is going to completely and utterly last all game long as well. No problems there with his great stamina. And then the last couple of positives are just to do with his distribution. So his passing's fantastic. As a winger, he's going to gain you assists as well as goals. And then his shooting is just next level on that left peg as well. The curve is Messi-like. The shot power is Ronaldo-like. You know, this shot is just nearly perfection, I would say, on the game. So there you go, guys. 98 rated Salah, of course, was always going to be a fantastic player on FIFA 18. Let me know if he's right for your ultimate team and whether or not you've got the player of the year or the team of the season version in your squad. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.